Today, I'm out at my local range prepping for Legion Run and Gun, and I figured someone could get something of value from today's training. If you are like me and can only get to the range once a month, have a training plan goals you want to accomplish before you come out so that you can maximize the time you have. Each round sent downrange should be data you collect for use in the next shot, so make sure you have a good notebook so you can take notes. So the very first thing I do before I get started shooting is the verification of zero. Shoot a group or two of 5 shots. That way you can confirm zero and ensure that there is no shift of impact. Do not focus too heavily on group size. This is just a verification. Make sure to take notes of point of impact and point of aim. Ensure that you get any weather data that you need to collect as well as distance that the shot has been made. Once this data has been collected, log it in your notebook for data on previous engagements, and then prepare to move on to the next stage of the training event.
So now that we've gotten to zero, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my day just working on one drill. And so this is all going to be prepping for Legion, which is in 2 weekends from now. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what this drill is going to consist of. And I also apologize for the sun. This place is not really built for making great videos. So starting here, I'm going to go prone, laying here on the ground. And then I'm going to shoot out to a plate right out there. You'll see this big one. There's right beside it is actually a smaller one. The small one is a 4-inch plate. That's going to be the first shot. Coming back to here, I'm going to kneel, shoot off this. That'll be my second shot. Third shot will be off the post. Fourth shot will be from this barricade or table, however you want to view it. And then my fifth and final shot will be back onto the 4-inch plate. So I'm going to be swapping over to my Magpul 20 round mag. I have a preference for like the 20 rounds. It's easier to get into the prone, and also I'm going to be using my Helicon chest rig. And the reason is because I'm practicing for a very specific competition. I want to have everything the exact same way. So go ahead and see what we can do. So I took one extra shot over there, so I wasn't able to make the final shot. So I'll add 2 seconds to this. So let's run that one again. Not bad. That was a good stage. That was a good run. I really like that one. Got a good sweat. Got the heart rate going. First one I hit, second one, third one, fourth one. The 4-inch plate I missed, which is okay. I found if you slow down, stop, take a breath, then squeeze, you'll hit that first one. Let's do it again. Ran out of ammo. So I'm only loading 5 rounds. Trying to keep myself honest. So we're gonna run it again. Oh, hey, didn't see you sitting there. Go ahead and make sure this is empty before we start discussing things. Pretty empty, right? That's on safe. So, that was my, basically my standard practice day. Come out, verify 0, and then you actually run a few drills. Let me go ahead and take this off. Unlike some people, and I'm not naming names, when I'm done, I don't wear this. Hell, I don't even wear my vest at work. I do, but I don't wear it if I ain't got a reason to wear it. So let's go ahead and take that off. So what was today's objective? Today's objective was very simple. We're gonna come maximize our time. A lot of guys may not have a lot of time to come to the range. I actually don't get to go to the range but maybe once a month. That being said, to come out here and set up for a rifle, I don't have a lot of time. So one of the things, the most important things I will always suggest is verify your 0. Now, this has been a great rifle. I really don't have a lot of complaints about the rifle, but I have been recently keeping a log of all the shots I fire, and I'm starting to notice that this is maintaining a 1 3/4 MOA on a good day. So I notice I have been having a bit of problems, and I don't know if it's the gun or it's me, but I do know that the MOA of this rifle is not exactly what I wish it was. Not to say it's a bad gun, not to say it's a bad build. It's been a great build. It has been absolutely reliable with good magazines. Let's go ahead and discuss that also. Speaking of magazines, this Pro Mag. So I bought it not too long ago. I wanted to try it out. I mean, you know, it's steel mag, 20 round steel mag. It's got that Vietnam vibe. This is the second time it has had a jam, and in the middle of a match, I just can't have that. So probably gonna let that one go. I'm gonna continue using my Magpul mags. I'm not gonna tell you Magpul is perfect and they never fail. I have actually had a Magpul mag that had problems, and then it got ejected into outer space. Next thing, if you're going to come out to the range and you're going to be serious, as other people said, if you are serious about this, you probably need to have a little notepad to keep notes. Just basically keep up with your groups. If you don't want to turn around and take pictures, or if you don't want to keep copies of all the targets, just write down the distance, your group, and basic weather data. So therefore you know how it is. This is Ride in the Rain notepad. Also, if you don't know, Sharpies, permanent Sharpies, will write on Ride in the Rain notepads. Just don't do it while it's wet. But while it's dry, you can write on it and it stays. Something, a little tidbit. And, you know, we can discuss, you know, the need for having a notepad later if someone feels like it's something we'll talk about. Back to the shooting itself. So, coming out here, I wanted to practice for Legion running gun. So, of course, I brought my 14.5 AR. This is pretty much my predominant AR that I've been talking about. I know I've had videos where I've discussed this. So I came out here, I verified 0, then I verified 0 a second time just to make sure it wasn't me. I did shoot it off a tripod. Now, I'm gonna say I wish I was the marksman that Henry from 9-Hole Reviews is. Unfortunately, I'm not. That's why I have to use a tripod and remove as much as the human error as I can. So I have determined that this is a 1 3/4 MOA rifle. Regardless how much I try, that's pretty much where this is hanging out at. However, that being said, if you verify your groups and you maintain a log and you keep up where your groups are at and where they're sticking around at, then you know, okay, I know it's a 1 3/4 MOA rifle. I know it's a 1.5. I know it's a 1 MOA rifle. You can work with that if it's consistent. And I know that too. So, that being said, if you have a 100-yard range, you can try and shoot still out to it. I have a 200-yard range, and so therefore I set the drill up that you saw. So one of the things I did was, when I shot this drill, it was just something I made up on the fly. I did forget my shot timer, so unfortunately the times are in there. I have not seen it yet because I have not actually edited this yet, of course. So anyway, I set the drill up, and I feel like it was a fairly realistic drill. So I set it up 5 shots from different positions, and I videoed it from different angles, so therefore you can see what I was doing. Now, of course, you can set this up in any way that works for you. I kept it at a 5-round maximum that I was shooting, and I put 5 rounds in the magazine. Therefore, I would not go over my limit because I'm trying to keep this a low round count. I see where I need to work on, and I actually see where some spots that I'm actually doing fairly well. So, since this video has probably gotten a little bit longer than I intended, if you are serious about your craft, I know that's a popular phrase now. If you are a marksman, if you are a rifleman, you need to get out and practice your craft. Get out in the fields. Even if it's 100 yards, get out and not get off the bench. Start shooting from the prone. Start shooting off barricades. Start practicing from a standing position, drop into your firing position, and then make your shots. Get out there and practice. Wear your gear. And above all, be that marksman. And if you're in the area, let me know. We can always do some training. I would love to train with y'all. Okay, guys. I'll see y'all later.